the strategy that I want to share with you is the concept called pre-order. Okay? So because the course is not finished yet and you don't have the time to do everything, so what you should do is that you should accept pre-order sales. Now, when you do a pre-order sales, now you have a reason why of offering a special price. So when it comes to marketing, it's proven that whatever that you're going to do for your clients, you got to have a good reason, like a reason why you're giving special discount, a reason why you're doing this, a reason why it's a good deal and so on. So you can tell them that they can actually pre-order and the first module will begin whatever date that you want to do it for. Okay, that's the first approach. The second approach, instead of pre-order, you can do what we call a modular base training. A modular base training simply means that they secure a spot right now, and on a specific day, that only the training begins. It's modular base. They don't get access to everything at one shot. Now, why you do a modular base? Because of two reasons. One, it now becomes higher value because it's like they are together with you. Like, you create one, they watch, they learn, and then they ask question, then it goes to the next one, right? Or the other concept or the other purpose, why you do a modular base, because you haven't created your course yet, you haven't created your product yet, and you don't have the time, right, to like sit down in front of a computer and spend one whole week just to create a product, because you have a life to run, you have a business to run, you have a job to run, you have kids to run, or whatever it is. So you don't have the time to do that. So you launch what you call a modular base, or you do a pre-order. And why you're doing this is because you want to test whether the product sells or not. You're just being a marketer right now. Don't focus on being the product creator. Focus on being a marketer at this moment of time, right? So right now, what you want to do is that, again, you just want to test the market first right now, right? I mean, you don't want to create a product and that you do not know how to write a sales letter, then you're stuck. Or you finish your product, you finish your sales letter, it has been months ahead, and you can't sell, now you have more stress, right? So don't do any of those. You see, if you offer your module, the free module, and then you tell them, hey, I got all of this, and nobody takes up your offer, right? Well, of course, you're going to feel disappointed, right? But you know what? That's exactly what you need to hear, because we are in business. We are not here to make us happy. We're here to make money with our business. Which means that, hey, your product flops. Like, nobody is liking it in the first place. Why are you going to do the rest of the stuff? And if you want to like test it to the maximum, all you need to do is this, is that you simply order a trial. So you tell them this. Again, what I'm teaching you right now is a strategy on market test. Just understand, I'm not here to teach you about making money at this moment of time, to test, and this will help you to overcome everything. And having the right foundation is actually the secret to building like a 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure digital e-commerce business. And most people skip this because they want to go into the sexy part, they want to do Facebook ads and all those kind of things. Anyway, imagine that where we left here, right? Where you tell them what you're gonna tell them. You tell them, and then you tell them what you just told them, and then you tell them, hey, I got this elaborated stuff. And you know what? I'm not even going to charge you any money, because I'm actually doing a test. I want to know whether the product is great or not. I want to get feedback. So here's what I'm going to do is that you can get it for trial right now. It costs you $1 or $0, and you get access to part of the modules right now. And after 30 days, then we'll charge you for whatever the fee is. Let's say it's $27, whatever, something, it doesn't have to be expensive, whatever fees that you're happy with, right? And you can make some money, cover your Facebook ad costs, and so on. Well, you get to review first, and if you like it, then we'll bill you. If you don't like it, let me know within these 30 days, and we'll just cancel, and you don't have to pay anything. And to show my appreciation for that, you get to keep the entire cost, even if you cancel the trial. What do you think? Now, so what I'm trying to do right now is that I just want to test the market, is that whether someone will be willing to pay for it at risk-free, right? So if I do that, and if I still can't get any sale, it's like, you you're totally out. Your product is out, your marketing is screwed up, everything is just out, and you couldn't do it at all. So that's how I will do my trial offer in order for me to actually do that. Now, but you'll be saying that, but I won't be making money. That's fine because you're not focusing on making money right now. The money will come to you once you know how to add value to your clients, your customers. That is like the biggest thing that marketers don't get it. They always think of how can I sell shit to people, and that's why they get such a bad name. If you read stuff by like Seth Godin, you follow Gary Vaynerchuk, and sharp marketers, the way how they think is very different. Like Seth Godin, Seth Godin, you've heard of that guy, very famous. He wrote like maybe a dozen best-selling books and so on. So if you understand of focusing on like providing value to the customers with just minimal selling, people will buy from you. And I'm not talking about Seth Godin say this is what I said. So imagine if I just focus on over delivering, right? Everything's done. I don't have to sell that hard. So that's about adding value. Once you have done that, even though if you offer trial, some of them will continue. Most of them will continue if the price is reasonable. But you will generate the money eventually later on if you build customer lists. And that's exactly what I teach in my CB Super Affiliate program, where I focus on building buyer lists. If you have customer lists, you have no problem to generate income later on. I just want you to understand that, right? But just focus on building a customer list and you will make money. And now, what you want to do is that you want to test your conversion. So the conversion here, the aspect of testing conversion from this standpoint. So the next step here, okay, so of course you have your mini VSL to sell, right? You could sell it as like a you can do pre-order, you can do modular base, you can even do a trial offer where they pay you after 30 days. Then after that, all you're going to be focusing on is on the conversion. Remember earlier part I mentioned to you, the headline there, the headline will attract those who are interested on this topic, right? If you present to the wrong audience, of course, they are not interested. So this is why we use Facebook ads, because you can choose the right audience. So when you drive traffic there with the right audience and you present the right offer, right, some of them will decide, hey, you know what, this is something that I like, and they will buy. So now you're going to see the conversion. But the conversion here, the specific conversion that you are testing is buy or not conversion tracking. I just want to make it like really simple layman so that you understand what I'm talking about. It's that will they buy or they don't buy? So you're not here trying to figure out whether you can break even, whether you can make money. You just want to know will people give you money for your product or not. That's it. So a sample size would be like 200 clicks. And this will be a little bit higher sample. You can do as little as just like 100 clicks to know the sample size. But of course, if you have 200 clicks and you get 2 sales, right, that will be a better sample than 100 get 1 sale. Because at 100, sometimes you get 0 sale. So what I will usually do, I would suggest to have between 200 to 500 clicks to know whether your offer converts or not. To see whether you have someone say, hey, you know what, I will buy, or I will not buy.